Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. And initially tonight I was planning on editing the footage from running the FCX 24 Camel Trophy Edition D90 Rover and getting that uploaded, but I had this one show up in the mail today, and I had to get it out of the box and have a look, so I figured I would show you guys. I'm not going to go completely over the truck because you can check a million different videos on YouTube. You can check out my unboxing of the Gravedigger, which really goes into depth. But we're talking about the mini LMT. This one here, the zombie version that just came out. And, I'll get this out of the way first. I know a lot of people think that these are overpriced, and when they first came out with the Son of a Digger and the Grave Digger, initially these were $269, which people thought they were expensive then. I thought for $269 for what you were getting, I was happy paying that. That was okay. But as a lot of companies have done in recent months, we've seen a jump in a lot of RC products, so all of these went to $299, and at that price point, it's one of those deals for me personally where it's like, that's like right on the edge of what I would be willing to spend for what you're getting. But I got the first three. I got to continue the collection just because I love monster trucks, and this one was announced, and I remember back in my Megalodon unboxing video talking about how now that we had the Megalodon to go with the two diggers, maybe this means that they're going to open up and do more. And I recall saying maybe we'll see a zombie. So I was pretty happy when this one was announced, and it would be nice to see Losi continue this on. And I will probably, if they do, I will continue to make bad financial decisions and buy them all just to keep the collection complete. This one here, the zombie, not really different from the Megalodon. The two differences, or the one difference in the Megalodon and the zombie as opposed to the diggers, are the thicker links, which is always nice to add a little bit more rigidity. But I'm not going to get into all the specifics of this truck, just because, there's plenty on my channel about them. There's plenty in YouTube in general, but typically it's a price that really, the people that stay away from it, it's the price point and the fact that these are, solid axle monster trucks, but they have open diffs. Myself, personally, the open diffs make them easier to drive. Had Losi come out with these with lock diffs, I'd have been just fine with that. I'm okay with the open diffs. I don't run these a ton. They just look awesome sitting here. But, companies, especially doing ready to runs, they make things that will, kind of grab new people and get them into the hobby and get them to enjoy them. I mean, you look at the Losi NASCARs. They're really cool, but they're four-wheel drive, and they do that to make it more accessible for novices to get in and be able to drive these cars. Myself personally, I would have loved to have seen the NASCAR done by Losi in a two-wheel drive, kind of forcing you to have better driving skills, at least in racing competition. But hey, that's just me. But the body, I mean, this just looks so cool. You've got the tattered fabric in the back on both sides and in the rear. You've got the yarn hair, the arms, which I don't think these things are going to be breaking. They're designed to, they're going to take what you give it when you're running this truck stock. Now you've got a Lexan body, but the front here with the face, this is like a plastic piece. But man, it just looks cool. And what can you say? To me, this is just one of the cooler looking trucks in Monster Jam. The driver, Barry Musauer, is also a well-known RC enthusiast, so that just makes it even more cool. He's a great ambassador to Monster Jam and the hobby as well. But yeah, I just thought I would show this to you. You know, it's the same as the other ones. You get the Spectrum SLT2, which works fine for these. You get your USB. They give you 4 AA cells for your radio, a nice manual, all that stuff. I'm not taking everything out right now. It's evening, but I had to get this out and show it. It looks so cool. I mean, to me, the Diggers are always going to be my favorite Monster Jam liveries. Zombie's up there. This thing just looks so cool, and I hope Losi continues producing these. And it was funny, you know, I was looking up the 2025 Monster Jam participants, and I really had a hard time finding what trucks are participating this year. I've seen in other videos of the Zombie people commenting they'd love to see the Max D done up in the 118th. Last I knew, Max D, Tom Mentz retired, and I think Max D retired with him. Maybe I'm wrong. If that's the case, let me know in the comments. But yeah, there's a ton of other trucks I would love to see done up. And I'm not going to go through them right now, but you know, again, yes, they are not cheap, coming in at $300 now. They're fun to drive, and at least for this old guy, the 25 turn motor that's in here is plenty fast for these. I don't need these things to be brushless. I don't need to be breaking stuff. I just like taking them out and giving them a nice bash. And you know, if I had more get up and go anymore, I'd be building a small Monster Jam course, but I just having the time anymore, and you know, amongst other responsibilities, it's hard to dedicate time to tracks. That's why I'm building the crawler course outside for the minis. But yeah, this came in today. I just thought I would show you guys. The truck just looks fantastic. I like the Megalodon, but to me the Zombie is just so much cooler. I'm really glad to have in the collection, and you know, these just look cool sitting on my shelf. I like looking at them. I'm weird, what can I say? But guys, if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate it. If you got any questions about this truck, drop them down in the comments. I just didn't want to go through a full unboxing because the information's already out there on far more popular channels. But guys, thanks for watching. I'll get that D90 stuff edited up, and I'll get that posted up hopefully later in the week. So until then, everybody take care, stay safe. We'll see you on the next one.